What up, everybody? I'm back. Bro, my internets yesterday, don't know what the F was going on. But I guess it's gonna work for me tonight. So we're just vibing. Just vibing on some Emblem. I need to pull up my gift guide. Good there. Ooh. We're getting there. Tom 1906. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Alright. So I'm gonna look through my class's motivation. I'm gonna see where they're at, because I really want to raise my axe up higher so I can turn this dude into a hero. And right now I don't know any freaking moves for axe, so I suck with an axe. But if I boost him, then maybe it'll make it less terrible. I got quite a bit of lore. We're going to start the stream off with some lore tonight. A lot of story quest stuff. Hopefully we can get into a battle. It's early enough. I got on early enough. You know. Run over my pup. And then some dinner and some tea and stuff. So let's see what's going on here. Turn this
the long-awaited ball. Finally an opportunity to showcase my exquisite skills on the dance floor. These skills were ingrained in me when I was a boy. My hands and feet move on pure instinct.
Whoa.
How kind of you.
I will have to repay you sometime.
Okay. Alright, let's start doing some tea time. It's cold. I don't know what's going on here with this weather. For it, like, being decent temperature to then freezing. Crazy weather patterns. Alright, inviting to tea. That's exactly who I'm going for. Alright, let's see.
The long-awaited. These skills.
Okay.
It's true that Tomas was employed here under the recommendation of House Ordelia, but that's all I know of the topic. I never even seen him prior to enrolling here. Even when he was supposedly in Ordelia territory, I never once saw him there. I'm still feeling bothered by all of this, but there's not much else I can say about it right now.
Some scary things have been happening lately. I hope that this month, of all months, is peaceful. The ball is coming up and everything. Although I'm not much of a dancer, actually.
It's almost time for the ball. Oh my, am I excited! This being a school, we don't have many chances to get dressy.
Everyone's in such a festive mood. I feel a bit out of my element here.
It's okay.
Can't help but worry something might happen while we're all distracted. After all, our enemies are always plotting. Still, this air of levity is much more agreeable than the grim atmosphere of late. Thank you.
Alright, this is where I need to check my guide out here. I'm not gonna mess this up. Alright, let's see. Alright, what's her kind of tea here? What is she drinking? Well, don't have her favorite. We'll do mint leaves for now.
I'm glad you called me here. Thank you. It smells delicious. Yes. Yes.
Did I see a new gambit? Yes.
Of course.
Okay. Let's see.
Of course.
Boom.
If I hadn't been born to House Hresvelg, I imagine life would have been much simpler.
Oh shit. Sigh. Damn. Wasn't ready for that one.
Thank you for the treat. This was fun. I hope you'll invite me again.
Messed me up on that one. Balls. Blah.
Everyone's in such a festive mood.
Right.
I can't still.
For motivations all the way high. So what did that do for my support level here? Not even a B. Lame. It's fine. It's fine. So I'll run around. I'm gonna go talk to all the characters first before I do the support stuff. And then I'll wrap up with that.
What the? Someone entered the old chapel. I think the townsfolk used it for feasts and such in the past. With that whole Tomas business, you can't blame the church for being on edge.
So, Tomas the librarian was a bad guy? But he always seemed so nice. Oh, come on, Self, you're better than this. You promised you'd be on top of things this month.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, another month full of chaos.
Meeting me in a dark
I barely
alleyway,
had
huh?
time to catch my breath. What is the objective of Tomas and his ilk? And what makes Flame so special? Does that not bother you?
No. I'm not going to tea with you. Try to poison or some shit. Alright. Let's see.
There's a certain gentleman I'd like to invite to a rendezvous at the Goddess Tower. However, I can't imagine he'd be interested in a sheltered ingenue like myself. It's hard to pluck up the courage when that's where my thoughts always take me.
Hi.
Hi. Hey,
Professor?
Professor. Okay.
Even though there is to be a ball, we still have a mission. It would be nice if this month passed by in peace.
It seems the dastards who set Ramire village aflame have yet to be apprehended. Monsters.
Monsters.
Trampling mercilessly over innocent lives. They deserve a gruesome end.
Wow. Wait for that to get dark. We're just trying to vibe over here.
Ah, the ball. It reminds me of my first such event, back in the Imperial capital. It was held by my father, the
No one
Prime
cares,
Minister.
bro.
I really showed off my dancing skills. Everyone was quite impressed with me.
Dancing a Fodlan is not the same as dancing from Brigid. The reason is, maybe that the music has many differences. In Brigid, dancing is different for each person. Our dancing has vigor and ferocity. There is no speech of technique for our dancing.
We dance like savages with really no rhythm. We just yell at each other and wave our hands around. Cool, man. I'm gonna walk this way. Walk this way. Okay.
Hello there.
Hello there.
It cannot be true that our siblings in arms could turn against us so. However, I will continue investigating members of the church. To think that even someone as senior as Tomas would fall under suspicion. I know not how far to take my search. Yes, a great many strange and terrible things have come to pass this year. I must not dismiss the possibility that someone among the students is behind it all.
It's me.
I have a request.
Find a book on wood carving techniques and give it to Gilbert.
It cannot be true that our siblings...
Okay. Centipede. I can get why they would hate it.
I can't believe this. I'm so angry right now. First it's
Easy.
the Death Knight, and now Tomas, but neither of them are in custody. I can't stand the thought of such evil lurking in the world. We have to do something about this. I have to do something about this.
You can get chill, bro. We just trying to vibe here.
Mercedes locked me in her room for hours earlier. She was slathering pounds of makeup onto my face, saying something or other about the ball. It really wore me out.
I have to live vicariously through you.
Hey. Great work in Remire Village, Professor. Who would have ever guessed it was Tomas? But no. Now isn't the time to get lost in gloomy thoughts.
Sure, man.
I've been thinking of inviting a girl from a different house
Oh,
to the
good.
Goddess Tower on the night of the ball.
I'm sure your
But here's
parents
the
would
twist.
agree with that.
She's from a family with a much more significant and storied past than mine.
I already knew where that was
I
going.
wonder if she'd ever stoop to going out with the humble son of a knight.
Watch your mouth, bro. Humble son of a knight.
Pardon me. Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Other than the legend of the Goddess Tower, of course. Have you heard the students talking about it? On the last night of the ethereal moon, on the same night as the ball, if a man and a woman go to the Goddess Tower and make a wish, it's sure to come true. I have a wish, but I can't find anybody to make it with me.
There. Stay off my ladies.
Welcome.
Do they have the tea? No.
Please come again.
Please come again. Oh, wrong guy.
What do you require?
Baller, I forgot. I got a lot of money now. I want someone that'll just torch Earth as 4 spaces. That's 4 right in the front. Those are arrows. I'm gonna leave it for now.
Farewell.
Okay.
Hey there.
Can I enhance it? Dang.
Is this it? There you go.
Damn.
Is this it? There you go. Is this it? Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go.
Okay. That hurt. Don't have any of those. Mithril. I'll have to be a B or higher. My range goes up with this. I should honestly give that to Edelgard. Get rid of trading gauntlets.
Come back anytime.
Nice.
Welcome.
Buy silver swords now. Damn. Okay.
Will this one do? Many thanks.
So I just got done selling everything the other day, right?
Will this one do? Many thanks.
That's why. So then I'm gonna use my training axe. As terrible as that sounds. But it makes sense because it allows you to attack twice, which would increase your experience with it. So it's actually pretty beneficial.
Many thanks. Will this one do? Many thanks.
None of these are worth anything.
Will this one do?
I'm
Many
not gonna
thanks.
spend the materials turning them into an iron sword when I can buy them. No one has any bullion, right?
Come back soon.
Hey there. Is this it? There you go.
So I'm gonna turn her to my savant.
Come back anytime.
Now I have like 2K on all my gold. Yes.
Ah, the ball. It reminds me of how I met my wife. I was at a village's harvest festival. There was a full moon, bathing everything in its cool glow.
No one
She
cares, bruh.
appeared out of nowhere, dancing gracefully in the moonlight. A lovely fairy. We soon fell in love and tied the knot. Now we have a daughter who's as bright and beautiful as a sunny morning. So, whenever I see people dancing, I think of my wife, and my heart does a little waltz.
Cool, man. I gotta come back.
Professor. You know, Professor, I used to think I would be comfortable with all manner of experiments, so long as they provided usable results. But when I heard of Solon's work, well, I realized I'd not considered the moral and philosophical limits of what all manner of experiments might mean. Sorry, I'm not great with blood. Even when I'm just thinking about it, I feel a bit ill now. You know, Professor, but when I heard... I'll gladly take this.
I appreciate your effort.
Yeah, yeah.
Hi there.
Hi.
Great. Just great. It's that time when all the students get all lovey-dovey. You're new, but you know about the ball, yeah? I can't bear it. Young love is wasted on the young. They can't
Yeah.
appreciate it to its fullest. Ugh. I wish I could fall in love too.
Well, maybe if you just stop, you do you, boo. Plans are nothing. If all of my students are highly motivated, then I'm gonna go raise my axe skill up.
Where did that Ingrid run off to? The ball is soon, and she hadn't even put on any makeup. I was trying to help her out.
Cool. See ya.
The ball. A grim reminder of my sad reality. The other nobles will be fine, I'm sure. They've all been to events like this before. But me? I'm a noble, and I've never even been close to one of these things.
You'll do fine.
Nope.
Brigitte.
Hey there.
What? What up?
I wonder if Remire Village will ever be the same again. How do you recover from such a terrible event?
Money.
So many dead.
Oh.
So much destroyed.
That was rhetorical.
I can't see how the whole village doesn't just end up abandoned.
Yeah. That's a bummer.
What the?
Don't kill my mood, man. Here we go. The Chow Hall.
Our life in Remire Village is gone. Father and Mother.
Yeah,
Why
got
couldn't
it.
you have arrived?
Okay, yep, I'll see you later. Thanks for nothing.
This is a rare opportunity to enjoy yourself. Please, leave everything else to us. The Remire Village incident, the search for you, just focus on enjoying the ball with your students.
Cool, thanks.
It's for the good of everyone, don't you think? If the professors walk around in a state of distress, the students will be uneasy too.
You don't think?
The area with the old chapel was supposed to be off limits. It was at risk of collapse, so they didn't even post guards. It's not too strange. Does that surprise you? Meh. Garreg Mach has lots of places that are blocked off for one reason or another. That's true of the underground Holy Mausoleum as well as the Northern Woods. People call it the Sealed Forest, but as far as I can tell, it's nothing special. Just a forest.
Alright. Let's see. Back to the Chow Hall. Mint leaves. Most of everybody is all motivated, which is good. Petra. Oh, she don't like it.
Delicious! After a scrumptious meal like that, I feel that I can really seize the day.
This is nearly as delicious as Mother's cooking. I would happily eat this every day.
There you go. Cool. Motivated. Good. That was a Petra, right? Dorothea's good. Petra. So Petra and Caspar. Perfect.
I can eat so much of this stuff. My stomach's growling just thinking about it.
I would be liking that greatly.
Good. Now I can go do the training. That'll burn a point. It'll give me 2 more points for my axe.
Hey.
One more stuff. Lavender blend. I don't have an amiibo to scan right now.
I'm glad the Remire village situation got sorted out. But it's not over yet, is it? And I can't believe old Tomas turned out to be an enemy. Who can you trust anymore?
Right? For real. See you later.
The ball is coming up soon. I am so excited. I can't wait to fill up on food while everyone's dancing. I even heard there'll be some prime cuts of meat.
I bet you're a boy who likes his meat, huh?
Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome, dude. That's what we do. I can go upgrade some more weapons now. Fast travel.
Too much merriment. The librarian betrayed us. The Death Knight is back. Is this the time to be throwing a ball?
Yeah.
What's this about? The ball? Knights don't participate. It's an event for students, but it does pique the interest of some knights in particular.
Black magic. Why can't he do it? Because he's a dark mage. Silver shield. 18 or higher. I don't know if I'll make it too high. I'm gonna pass on that.
Oh no. What happened in Ramire was indescribable. The whole village burned to the ground. So many were left without even a home to return to. Thankfully, Her Grace the Archbishop has invited those who lost everything to stay at Garreg Mach. I pray that they will be able to return to their once peaceful lives as soon as possible. Until that day, we of the Church must join together and do all that we can to help them rebuild.
A ball? I don't think I'll partake.
Hello, Professor. The ball will soon be upon us. I can feel my heart fluttering already.
I have never danced in front of people before.
Not even once in all my life. I am very much looking forward to it.
Need something? This one? You're all set. See you again soon.
Last month was, well, you know even better than I do. I hope this one will be more cheerful. This ball, though, I don't know. It's all new to me.
Everyone's all worried about this ball. Being little baby back bitches. Sorry. Couldn't help it. Slipped out.
Really?
Really?
Garrig Mach Monastery is said to have been completed during the ethereal moon. Why, 995 years ago, as a matter of fact. That's rather a long time ago, don't you think? Every year, a ball is held to celebrate the founding, and every 100 years, a very special celebration takes place. It's a grand festival involving all of Garrig Mach. It is thrilling to read of past festivals, and I'm rather excited to experience one for myself. Once in a lifetime, eh? The next one
Once
in
in a
5
lifetime.
years will mark a millennium. Should be quite an event. Do you imagine you'll still be here teaching then?
Maybe, bro. Maybe.
Hey, you.
Don't talk to me like you know me.
Nah, Tomas wouldn't betray the church. I don't believe it. I won't believe it. There's some people in the church who hate people like me who are from Elmira, but Tomas was always real kind. But if he really was Lady Rhea's enemy, well, I'd defend her against anybody, no matter how kind they'd been in the past.
That's right. Stand up.
Really?
Any more of those? Getting tired.
I have looked into Tomas, but I just cannot make sense of this at all. From his behavior up until now, I never would have suspected that a man like him could turn on us. I have also
We
discovered
did.
that his appearance has changed. It is almost as if he is not even human. What in the world is going on? I have looked into Tomas. From his behavior, I have also discovered it is almost as if...
Oh, I can only use one. Okay.
Before the ball, it is customary that we host a competition of dance known as the White Heron Cup. The students are quite fond of this tradition. Each house must select a representative to compete. Their dance shall be judged by its beauty, grace, and technique. The student who is deemed the winner will be given the opportunity to train as a dancer, should they so please. It is a very precious thing, the gift of dance. I hope that you and your students will choose to participate. May I ask a favor of you?
White
Nah, Tomas wouldn't betray the church. I don't believe it. I won't believe it. There's some, but if...
I wonder if Remire Village will ever be the same again. So many dead, so much destroyed. I can't see how the... I'm sorry, Professor. It's a big dance contest between the classes, and I simply adore dancing. I'm quite good at it, since I was a diva in an opera company, you know. I think my heart just skipped a beat. You want me to represent the class? I'm not sure when I last experienced such flattery, Professor. Hey, Professor. You're here to help me practice for the dance contest?
I don't know how long I go. Just hit A to end, or... Yes, I can do it.
How was that? Was my dancing everything you hoped for and more? I certainly enjoyed it. We simply must do it again. Soon.
What's this about? The ball? Knights don't participate. It's an event for students, but it does pique the interest of some knights in particular. Alois can't dance, but I hear he likes to watch. He volunteered to judge the White Heron Cup. Not that I care.
Ah, the ball. I was at a village. She appeared out of...
I still have much to learn.
It cannot be...
I don't know what letter I'm supposed to give. Let's see if this works.
Well...
Oh my! Nah, Tomas, there's some, but... Thanks, Professor.
Okay.
Impressive. Nice work.
Nice.
I hear you've chosen your representative for the White Heron Cup. In that case, a word of advice. On an
Stay the
average
F out of my
year, The
way.
winning contestant has about this much charm. Charm is important, wouldn't you agree? Who wants a partner with no charm? Not me. Do your best, make sure to put in the practice, and good luck.
Okay. Well, good. So I'm gonna go charm while I go grab some water, and a quick snack. Throw some stuff away.
How was that? Was my dancing everything you hoped?
Ooh.
How was that? Was my dancing everything you...
Should do it soon. Ooh. Okay. So if I'm not missing anything. Okay.
We've come such a long way. After all, I was only 4 years old when we first met.
From your perfect memory, Lady Edelgard, I expect nothing short of the utmost precision. Do go on.
Please don't mock me with such frivolous praise. I can hardly recall that day.
Forgive me. I suppose I must have been 6 at the time. I have no recollection of it. My earliest memory of you is of when you were injured. I recall being scolded most sternly by my father. "You are Lady Edelgard's servant," he said. "You must protect her with your life."
I had no idea. But House Vestra has served House Fresfeld for generations. Given that, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised.
Indeed. After that, I made certain to accompany you wherever you went. That is, until the incident.
Ah, when my uncle, Lord Arundel, defected to the kingdom and took me with him.
The sensation of loss that overcame me on that day defies all description. It was as horrific as if I'd lost all my limbs. I left the city in a mad rush to rescue you. My father sent soldiers to capture me. I fought them off for 3 days, but they did finally manage it. Of course, I was only 10. I never would have reached Ferdiad.
I've never heard that story before. So there are things you've never told me.
It wasn't important.
That's beside the point. I wish to know these things. If there's anything else you're keeping from me, please tell me at once.
Respectfully, I decline.
Why? It's a simple order. I really must know.
Speaking of your orders, there was a task you gave me earlier which I have yet to carry out. Excuse me.
Wait just a moment. I just hope he's not hiding anything too worrisome.
You were rather quiet in the last battle, Caspar. Not a single war cry to be heard. It was almost as if you weren't even there.
I did it just for you, Hubert. Isn't that what you wanted? Weren't you the one who said my shouting would cause problems?
Yes, I was. And at the time, you seemed intent on ignoring my advice.
Well, that was then. Recently, my behavior caused trouble, just like you said it would. I was shouting the other day and some enemies heard. I pretty much gave our position away and left us open to attack. I mean, it turned out fine in the end, but someone could have died if things had played out differently. Anyway, I did some self-reflecting and realized that I probably shouldn't shout so much. A decision that I'm proud to say I came to all on my own.
All on your own, huh? It was a bad decision. Being too quiet on the battlefield is extremely dangerous.
I'm sorry, what? That's the exact opposite of what you said before.
Having seen you fight in silence, I have no choice but to accept the truth that your shouting is vital.
What in the world are you talking about?
We've all grown used to the way you fight. Your battle cries help morale, and your instructions rise above the din of battle. I would go so far as to say that the soldiers under your command would be lost without the guidance of your booming voice.
I really don't get you, Hubert.
You inspire people. The benefits of your shouting outweigh the risks. Something wrong?
Yeah! I'm back! If you want me to shout, then I'm gonna shout! I'm not even gonna think about it!
Okay,
I
psycho.
knew you'd come around!
Don't get too excited. You'll be ambushed again.
Then I guess I'm gonna have to fight some guys while shouting!
That might have been the wrong approach. Ah, well.
Think?
No cure for stupidity. I suppose I'll just have to rein him in myself.
I leave for 2 minutes and this is what happens. Oops.
Hubert?
Yes?
I wanted to thank you for the other day. You know, when I fainted. Thank you for carrying me back to my room.
That was nothing. It saved me effort in the long run. Leaving you there would have just caused even more trouble.
I guess that's true. Well, thanks.
Not like
There,
I wanted
I
to
said
or
it,
anything.
And now I'm going.
Is this why you've been circling me like a vulture for the last several hours?
Vulture's a bit... Well, yes.
Yet you would have fled if I'd approached. It seems you will avoid me at almost any cost.
Yeah?
Well, that's...
You don't need to say it. I know. I'm frightening. I'm told so often.
Please don't laugh like that.
Apologies.
What do you think that is, bro?
I will be mindful not to laugh in your presence from now on.
The grin of death itself. Terrifying.
You think so?
Oh no, now you're angry too.
Hardly. I'm sorry to have frightened you.
No, you're not. It's a trick. You're lulling me into a false sense of security. I can't stand it.
She's a lost cause.
C+, huh?
You're in high spirits today, Dorothea.
Yes, I have met someone quite charming recently. I'm hoping we can spend more time together soon.
Well, I wish you the best of luck. I wish I had some advice to offer. Alas, I do not.
Don't worry too much about it, 80. I'd guess romance isn't really something you're interested in anyway.
I'm not completely disinterested.
Oh yeah? Is there someone you have your eye on?
To be honest, there's nothing resembling romance in my life at present.
Yet.
It's not that I'm disinterested. I'm simply too busy with other endeavors. I have no time to spare for such things.
That's not surprising. You're not just any old noble after all. Anyone who has feelings for you, well, they're in for a pretty complicated life.
Jeez.
And I can't ignore the possibility that I may have to marry for political purposes. I doubt I'll ever have the opportunity for a passionate romance as long as I live.